Hey there, comic book friends and fiends. It's Rob here in front of the Great Wall of Comics. It's Monday. We've got boxes. Let's do some mail call. Okay, the boxes are here. It's Monday. We do what we do. We open them up and we see what we got inside. We've got a mixture today. I've got some commission pieces. Well, I don't know if they're really called a commission. If I buy something that somebody already has done, is it still a commission? I guess not, because I didn't commission it. But there is some sketch covers in here that I found somebody had posted to a sketch cover group I'm in, and whoo, it was amazing. I said I'm in. And then we got probably some some stuff I picked up off of eBay. That's this first one. So my buddy Durs, collecting with Durs, he told me all about the Transformers, blind bags, and all this other stuff, and that were coming out at like one of the, I think New York Comic-Con had them, and those things, they were putting them up for auction, and those blind bags were going for a stupid sum of money as people were chasing the books. So I decided, forget it, I'll let people chase the books for a bit. They did, and now once they got all the books, now I'll go find the ones I want, and I'll just buy the ones I want, and I'll save money. And so that's what I did. I found somebody who actually had like pretty much all the ones I wanted, and I just made him a deal. Or made him an offer. I said, hey, would you do all of these books for this price? And he got back to me and said, yeah, okay, let's do it. Because, it was a good deal for me, and he got to get rid of a bunch of books all at once and not sit on his inventory. And here's the thing. Some people out there understand that while you might be able to piece together a couple more dollars piecemealing this stuff out, how long do you have to sit on it to maybe make that? And if you sit on it for too long, will you potentially make less money because you didn't just act while it was hot? So smart people will sell at a fair price when they're given a fair offer, such as this gentleman. Let's get in here. We got them taped together. You know what? Let's just do this. So first book up here, this is Transformers number 25. This is Soundwave, of course. We got the Mark Spears variant. We'll move that over here. I didn't care. There's a Virgin variant, but I didn't care about that. I just wanted, give me this. Phenomenal. Mark Spears, hot artist right now. Transformers, hot commodity. Soundwave, always hot. I'll take it. Next one up, another, I think that one was Mark Spears. Anyways, I know this one definitely is Mark Spears. I'll have corrected it. Anyways, this is Mark Spears. My favorite of all the combiners right there. Devastator, baby. Yeah, let's go. We can't complain. Devastator. Awesome. And then this one. I love my black and white pencil sketch variants. Something about them. That, my friends, is yes. Hell, freaky, yeah. Optimus Prime, let's go. Little battle damage action. I'm excited. That is certainly cool. All right, next up, we got ourselves something from the Big Time Collectibles. Big Time Collectibles, of course, been big time supporters of Comics Curing Cancer, the charity that I help run. They not only have they donated half the print run for the Crow Dead Time Sumerian, our exclusive, shared exclusive with them. They donated half the print run to us that allows us to sell those and have all the proceeds go to Comics Curing Cancer. But they also made large donation of slabs during this year's auction. Absolutely phenomenal. Nelson is a heck of a guy who runs that establishment over there. So really appreciate them. So let's crack-a-lack this thing open here. It looks like we have a mix of some Transformers. I'm all about those Transformers variants. So one thing we've learned is this. What I've decided when it comes to variants now is I will buy variants for books that I really am enjoying. And that's how I'm going to show my support to not only the right creators, but it's also how I'm going to show Marvel or Image or whomever that this is the product that I like, is through that type of stuff. But so one of the problems though I had recently was amazing. My LCS, I live out on the West Coast. LCS out here has been having problems with Penguin. Penguin Random House, a distributor now for Marvel Comics ever since the collapse of Diamond. And they've been having difficulty delivering books, and my LCS hadn't gotten Amazing Spider-Man for months and didn't think that they were going to get them in. Of course, turns out, so I went online and ordered them. And of course, after I did, we got them in. So now these are kind of duplicates, some of these, but Amazing Spider-Man issue 14. And then Amazing Spider-Man 15. And another variant for Amazing Spider-Man 15. This one was the one my LCS was really sure they weren't going to get, was Amazing Spider-Man 15, because it had a first appearance in it, supposedly. Turned out to be not a lot of anything, in my opinion, but whatever. And then for some reason, I picked up another copy of Spider-Man Noir #1, the Miko Swayan variant there, which is really kind of cool. As a matter of fact, it's fine now. Now I've got another copy that's unsigned because I just took my copy to Fan Expo and had it double signed by Eric Larson and Miko Swayan. And then, oh yes, oh, I'm so happy. This right here, John Giang goodness. Got two of these. We've got Bruticus. This is exclusive this is the Singapore Comic Con exclusive variant. Limited to 300 copies. So this was created for Singapore Comic Con. 300 copies total for retail. I got two of those, and yeah, awesome sauce. Bruticus, he's up there. All right, and then last but not least, oh, this is not going to do it good because it's much good because it's got a paperback book, cardstock backer board. Anyways, this is New York City Comic Con exclusive from Livio Ramondelli, signed by Livio Ramondelli. This has got the Autobots here on this side. And if I didn't have this, if you had a clear backer board, it's the Decepticons on the other side. That's really kind of cool. This is another one of these ones where I forgot I had this on order, because then I picked up a copy during Comics Curing Cancer that's signed and also has a remark. So this copy here that's signed, I will probably hold on to for now. And then it will probably find its way into the Comics Curing Cancer stuff. Who knows? Maybe it'll make its way into the giveaway bin on Only Slabs. Either way, I probably won't hold on to it for long term since I already have a copy. Anyways, this is East Side Comics. I don't order much from East Side Comics, so this is something I couldn't find somewhere else, or, and it means it's probably, I'm gonna guess it's another ASM 15. I don't know, for some reason I was all like, oh my god, I'm not gonna get an ASM 15, I need to get one, and I was scrambling and I can't see it. So let's try to get in here real quick. Let's see how if we can get in here without damaging a book. They've taped it with packing tape to the backer board, or to this. There we go. And in like Flint. And survey says, boom. Yes, it is an amazing Spider-Man 15. Oh, this was a special variant cover, homage, of course, to that um, McFarlane Venom Spider-Man cover. So there we go. Glitch is here. All right, that brings us to this, our last package. Now, this one I'm probably going to have to pause to get into because it is wrapped in a million miles of tape. And believe it or not, I've already unpackaged it from 2 layers to get to this. This is a set of um, sketch covers that I saw on Facebook in a sketch cover group that I'm in. And I just made a comment on how I was jealous that they were amazing. It turned out it was posted by the artist, and the artist said, well, they're available. Would you like them? And I was, oh, I'm interested. Let's talk. And gave me a good deal for both. I was considering one. I was like, I'll get one. And then he goes, oh, I'll just give you a deal. You can get both. I was like, oh, all right. And it turned out he's in Indonesia. And I would have been a little more apprehensive about sending him money to somebody in Indonesia and hoping that they send me the books normally because I don't know them. However, because it is a private group and it's a vetted group and he's a top contributor and other people in the group know him, I decided I would take a risk. So sure enough, that he had it. He was getting me everything from. He was texting me from Indonesia with pictures of him at the post office, with pictures of the tracking number, with everything, and then he shipped it via like, I guess he wasn't at the post office because he shipped it DHL. But anyways, it got here super duper fast. Then he threw in a bonus. So this is the bonus book. This is just a a sketch cover here, black and white. We've got Batwoman holding was that Wonder Woman? No, it's got a Supergirl, or it's got the Superman, Supergirl logo on it. So I guess it's Supergirl. So Batwoman holding Supergirl, kind of that homage to that uh, Crisis book. Now these other two, these are what and I appreciate it. These other two. This is what I really wanted. These were incredible to me. I have to take one of these out of the bag and board because it's a wraparound. Um, they were done in the style of Bruce Timm. The animated adventures, Batman, the animated series stuff, and I guess it just drawn out of or inspired by some uh, clips or something that had been actually drawn where Batgirl was having to change on the run. Anyway, so here's this first one. Batgirl here on the New 52, and you see her just like she's in the crowd, something's happening, so she's running into a fitting room. There's needles on the floor, from you know how they got those pins in the outfit, or in the outfits or the shirts and stuff that people are trying on, and they end up all over the place. So she's stepping on these pins and trying to get her bat suit on while she's comes running out of the closet there. It's all after Bruce Timm. I just thought, man, the art style in this was super cool. I thought it was a really awesome cover. It wasn't just one drawing, but rather we've got a series here of 7 different drawings, a whole page, comic book page, essentially done up and in full color. This is amazing. And this was like $100. Absolutely mind numbing. And now this other one, again, same kind of process. here, but this was a single shot, like kind of action. Here we've got Barbara Gordon again, having to make that change on the run to get back or get into the Batgirl costume. And again, I'm like looking at this. This is just crazy. Not only is the style really awesome, but look at the thought to sit there and have to draw this out multiple times, the same character in different stages, one after the other in succession like that. This is way more than what you would get from another one. And again, after Bruce Timm down there in the bottom, this was $100. So I got the two of them for $200. I couldn't say no. They're gorgeous and they're amazing. Absolutely brilliant. I love them. My God, the work is incredible. So yeah, let me know. What do you think? Would you have considered picking these up for yourself? And once you found out that the artist was in Indonesia, would that have changed your opinion? Do you take it? Is it okay when you put extra faith in somebody when they're part of one of those private groups? Sound off down below. I'm interested to hear what you think. Maybe I'm just absolutely overly trusting and putting too much faith in stuff, but it worked out for me this time, at least. Anyways, until next time, I'm just Fat Man, fat stack of comics, fat opinion. Thanks for watching.